We can do this, sir.
Yes, we can. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Dave.
I'm Ben.
Good morning, USA.
You know, every year it's something else, but can people in Hollywood not make April Fool's jokes of shit? Because then sometimes you don't know when it's real or not.
Mm-hmm.
This past, some things are very obvious, like Ryan Reynolds tweeting or putting on Instagram, wherever you put it, a picture of Deadpool giving the finger to Marvel saying he quits Deadpool 3, and that's obviously a fake one. Then we had Tom Holland teasing Spider-Man or confirming Spider-Man 4, teasing Venom, and then saying the release date, which that's obviously, you know, a lie because you you don't know that time frame yet because you haven't started doing the movie. You had reshoots of Doctor Strange, apparently confirming Hugh Jackman's in it, which I really hope is fake, just because how excited everyone is for it. And then you had the last little bit of Ezra Miller being fired as the Flash. So now they're doing reshoots to recast him. Don't know if that's true or not, but he does have a trial coming up this month for his second assault and multiple charges in Hawaii.
But you know what's not an April Fool's joke? Will Smith is no longer part of the Academy.
Oh, is he not? Really?
He has stepped
That's
away. I am
uh,
100% done with these fucking Will Smith, Chris Rock TikToks, memes. I'm just
all
done
right.
with it.
You got to admit the two that I have sent so far are pretty funny.
Some
Did
of
you
them are
even watch
funny,
them?
but they just. Can we just move on?
You know the internet doesn't work that way. I just saw him because it had like Spider-Man saving Chris Rock, and it was just so fucking funny. And then the Ragdoll one, where it's edited so fucking nice. I just had to appreciate that one. But yeah, that whole situation is crazy because they put out a thing, a little. The Academy put out news or whatever you want, an update on the situation, and they said after it happened, they asked Will Smith to leave, and if he won, they would send him his award. And he just said no and sat back down. I was like, really? You're just gonna let him say no after assaulting someone, which is a federal crime?
And if it was anybody else, they probably would have escorted them out of there. But
Hmm.
I don't know. The thing that gets me was Chris made the joke, and then you see Will laughing at it.
Yeah, it's either the joke didn't register with him at first, or he literally saw his wife being upset and she told him to like, hey, handle that, because they have a weird, well, not weird because I don't want to offend anyone that's actually in this relationship, but it's not a common thing for most people. Is it? Wait, is it open marriage or is it a cuckolding thing? I've heard so many things about it. I don't know.
I
I
think
really
they're
don't know. I'm honest. I really don't know because I've
I
heard
think
so
they're
many
in an
different
open
stories.
marriage.
Okay, that's a little different because I thought it was a cuckolding thing. And it's crazy because after that, I think like the next day or a couple days later, Chris Rock had a stand-up show, like a little small stand-up show somewhere, and someone was heckling him in the crowd, like I guess hardcore. I don't know all of the details on it. And he said, "What are you?" He said, "Will Smith slapped me. Are you gonna shoot me or something?" And I think the guy got even more crazy after that. So got escorted out by Chris Rock's security, and then he got arrested because he started throwing the biggest fucking fit in the world outside with the cops.
I don't know. I'm over it.
Yeah.
It's time to move on.
A lot of celebrities have kind of laid into Will Smith on that one,
Let's see,
especially Jim Carrey.
it's just, there's no win, there's no lose. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't in that situation.
Pretty much.
Because if you say, "Oh, well, it's just a joke," someone, "Oh, well, she has alopecia."
Malaysia. Oh, it's alopecia. Oh no, I'm thinking of Bruce
You,
Willis. No,
and
he.
then,
Okay.
then you're like, "Well, Will Smith was defending his wife," and then there's people, "Well, it was just a joke," so I'm over it. I don't.
There's,
I will
in my
say
opinion, there's a
this
time and a place for things.
exactly. I'll say this: if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have known the Oscars was happening.
Yeah, I never pay attention to that shit.
Because it's not whether it's right or wrong. Will Smith, he kind of fucked up his image in him getting an Oscar. He fucked up that moment because this overshadows it.
Yeah. And so swapping over to sad news, even I guess even sadder news. Uh, if this is true, I guess this is true because Bruce Willis's daughter put this out. He is suffering from aplasia. It happens like a damage to the brain that he's having issue with language. That he's officially stepping away completely from acting.
Yes.
That's sad because he's probably one of the he doesn't do much, but what he does do, he does really well. And then I don't know whether this is true or not, but Jim Carrey said he could be stepping away from acting entirely after Sonic 2.
I don't know about that.
I don't know because I think he put that comment out there when he was giving like right after the Will Smith thing because he was saying he was sickened by the whole standing ovation and stuff of it, so he might just be taking a break from that for a while because there was like a few years he didn't act. I think, like I think I don't know. I don't remember seeing him in anything. Usually his stuff is pretty big.
Yeah. No, it's, I don't know.
Been a shitty week.
Yes. Yes, it has.
Hmm. Not to mention Morbius came out and apparently all of that business.
So, not doing so great.
It's hard to say what's the Jared Leto hate and what's actual criticism for the movie. Because, like you say, you're seeing a lot of negative reviews for Leto, and it's all because of Suicide Squad from 2016. Because people don't know how to let shit go. And then I hear some people saying the movie's boring. They fucked up the characters. Which I don't know how you fuck up a character when this character has been around since the fucking 80s in the comics, I think, or the early 90s. So I don't know how you fuck a character up like that.
I don't
And
know.
fucking Sony going out and saying, well, No Way Home kind of messed us up on it. And I'm like, no, you can't blame No Way Home. You can't do that. You had a plan. You just had to see it through, and you dropped the ball.
All right. Well, let's move on to the topic for this month, shall we?
Okay.
Talking about Seth MacFarlane this month. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
today's episode, we're going to focus on probably my favorite Seth MacFarlane TV show. Probably Ben's too.
Yeah, pretty well.
Uh, It premiered February 6, 2005, after the Super Bowl. Talking about American Dad.
It's on like season 25.
19.
Fuck am I might be thinking about Family Guy one. I know they've been running for fucking long ass periods of time.
It follows a CIA agent named Stan Smith and his family, his wife Francine, daughter Steve. Daughter. Fuck, I'm tired.
His daughter Haley,
Yes.
her boyfriend slash fiance slash husband Jeff, their son Steve, who is a big nerd, and their alien Roger.
And their fish, Klaus.
Don't talk about Klaus.
No Klaus hate allowed.
All the my screen's freaking out. What the fuck? Alright, now it's good. That was weird. It's interesting how he models a lot of his shows the same way.
Yeah.
And I know you have, obviously it's working, but they're layered so similar. Like in American Dad, he has Dan. He's the leader of the family. He starts out as just an average person, more or less, but just as a CIA agent. And then as he goes along further, he develops more dimly. Not as much as Peter, but he's still not as sharp as he was in probably the first season. And you have Francine, who started off being, a another regular person. Now she's an alcoholic, drunk, drug queen thing.
Yeah, all of them have devolved from what they used to be.
And they're all like kind of merging, like the exact same shit with Family Guy, and like Klaus. Well, I guess Klaus is the only one that stayed the same because no one cared about Klaus the entire time, and at least in the first season, Meg was cared about, I think. And now it's fuck you, Meg. The fact that Mia Kunis still today gets yelled at the street saying "Shut up, Meg" is hilarious.
But yeah, when at first I did not like American Dad. I was like, oh, this is just a Family Guy ripoff.
And then he saw Principal Lewis.
Then I actually sat down and watched a couple episodes, and I'm like, this is better than Family Guy.
Yeah, I will say it's better. They have more. They have more reasonable things within that world, I would say, like alien technology, because Roger's an alien. That they have an open field on like what's possible and what's not. While Family Guy is just this big comedy rift show where fucking it's supposed to be regular America, but crazy ass shit fucking happens, or aliens invade, or the baby creates time travel and talking animals and all that shit. That no one's weirded out by the fact that Brian can talk and he fucks normal people, and there's no one going to jail for this.
And can they understand Stewie or not? Because some episodes it seems like they can, but some episodes.
I thought this was the episode you couldn't understand me.
But yeah, American Dad. The first season, they're like, oh, Roger, the alien, you have to stay inside because no one can know that we're harboring you. And then they just get rid of that, and Roger's able to do as he pleases.
Yeah, just because he gets wigs, and then he creates like 9,000 fucking personas.
That
Roland Chang,
no one seems to notice it's Roger,
except for Toshi.
Oh yes, the alien in the wig. But let's talk about our favorite characters. I would say out of the core group, like the main cast, it's a toss up between Roger and Steve for me.
Yeah, pretty much too, because it they have the most interesting story going for them at all times. Like no matter what, like anything else anyone else is doing, 9 times out of 10 you want to see what Steve and Roger are doing because they're usually together. Like the episode where Steve takes his fucking cookie and he's like, "Okay, well now I'm just gonna fuck with your life and make you think you're adopted."
You snooze,
And
you
then he goes,
lose.
"Snooze, you lose." Okay, eat it, eat it.
Just in case you guys wondered, this was what me and Ben's friendship is like, just quoting American Dad.
And other things, but mostly American Dad. Uh,
And
I,
Steve's got the pipes.
yeah, he sings in a lot of episodes, and is I don't know what Comic Con it was, but they had like the panel, and I guess they were revealing the new season or some shit. And the guy that plays Steve is a funny fucking dude because he stands up and starts singing, and he just stops singing. He's like, "Imagine the abs right here," and he just keeps on singing
Well,
because the
he's
song is
yeah, he's singing "Daddy's Gone."
yeah. In
He's
case anyone didn't watch that, that's Steve has a shirt open and he has apparently ripped abs, which he obviously does not have in the show.
let him sing. Oh,
Uh,
oh,
well,
what's your favorite Steve song?
my favorite Steve. It's either a toss up. Yeah, I'm gonna take your line, motherfucker. I'll take it. It's either between the Locker song or Krampus. The
Oh damn!
yeah, the Bad Boy song.
Jan looks like a grown ass man.
And the fact that they have like all these references to like past like song like I don't know who does them, but I've seen it before where it's like Steve's like in an after image sucking on a lollipop, just shaking at his head while as it shit unfolds is funny. He's just sucking on a lollipop with fucking cornrows and fucking shades and a burgundy fucking suit, just kind of like sucking on a lollipop, going
He's
mm.
Ben's referencing "Trapped in the Locker," which is a parody of "Trapped in the Closet" by R. Kelly.
Oh, is it really?
Yes,
Damn. How the fuck is he not in jail?
he is in jail.
Oh, okay. Justice been searched. Never mind. I don't know why I thought he wasn't in jail. Damn. Well, after Cosby got out, I guess anything's possible.
Yeah, Steve. Steve, my favorite. It's not even like a full song. It's just when his bee dies and he pours the honey out.
Oh. You'll be avenged, my queen.
It's so hard to say goodbye. That and
Ooh, yesterday.
the Tractor Boy song.
Boy, interject the beam.
That was the episode that got me into watching American Dad. Look at that bulge. Best part of waking up is bulges in your cup.
Steve, you made it. You're right, and I learned a valuable lesson about friendship. All right, boys, let's get these crops going. Where's the gas? I didn't know anything about. You can't get no gas. We ruined. We can't get the crop.
It's like, how much more time? Soon. But you gotta leave us alone. You're freaking us out. Sorry.
Who's your favorite out of the main cast? Top 5.
Who's my favorite out of the main cast?
Yeah, your top 5 out of the main cast.
Uh, well, let's say Jeff, Stan, Klaus, and Roger and Steve are one and two. Either one, depending on what mood I'm in.
Okay. The descending order. Jeff is 5, just because he's all his jokes are just weed jokes. They're sometimes they hit and sometimes they really don't. They're just dumb.
Get ready for
Uh,
Jeff's hacky sack attack.
1. Thank you. What? Another? Uh, Jeff is 5. Dan is 4. Francine is 3. Is 2, and Roger and Steve, I'm just gonna count as 1 since 90% of their screen time is together. They might as well just be conjoined at the hip.
And let's talk about the side characters, because our American Dad trumps Family Guy in the side character.
Yeah. Uh,
My my personal favorite. He's he had a couple episodes like dedicated to him. He showed up in a couple. Reginald, the koala.
cute as a button.
Damn,
That shit's scary.
he's got the drop on old Reggie. Called two
Oh,
in the
good.
face.
Reggie did. I love Reggie, but I gotta say that my favorite is either between Principal Lewis or Avery Bullock, the leader, the I don't know what you want to call him, the
Elementary
head
school
of this.
teacher of the CIA.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't. Is it one of the funniest episodes I've seen him in? Is when they're doing the CIA photo shoot calendar, and he gets so ripped, and he's all in all this shit, and he goes mustard powder, and he just grabs fucking Jeff and just rips him in half, and no one freaks out, and they just edit fucking Jeff out of the picture and put like dumbbells, and then you just see Jeff with tape around him, and he's just like woozy.
Yeah, Principal Lewis is up there too.
End of days, bitches.
And Ben's PlayStation name used to be Principal Lewis.
He didn't. I have that photo. I
I
can't
can't go.
PlayStation name. I'll fucking lie.
I can't go back to my job. I took a deuce on my desk.
Uh-oh, y'all.
Brother's in the front seat now, motherfucker.
Oh, so you don't. This is a huge misunderstanding. I am an edge guy. I am a molder of mine. Shut up!
It's like, how much? What did he say? 10 to see it, 25 to touch.
No, the oranges. Not for sale, bitch.
What are you doing? Showing you my butt.
You think those are ding dong prices? Nah, nah, nah.
It's like, okay, I'll see it. uh,
I think he has probably more screen time than a majority of the side characters, just
he,
because how funny he is.
he does. Who was your favorite out of Steve's friends?
Toshi.
I like
There's
Barry.
just, there's just some. Barry's funny when he has context with people. Toshi's just funny as fuck in any situation because he always seems like he knows what's going on, but everyone can't understand him because for whatever reason he is a Japanese American kid with a family of Japanese Americans who all speak English, but he solely speaks Japanese. Except in the one episode where he learns to speak another language in the future, and it's French. He doesn't know English, so I don't know. It just gets me really going. I love hearing that.
Uh, what is your what is your favorite uh I guess, scene that you can quote
Out of all of it, or just for like the characters?
out of all of it?
Oh, uh, me and you both know this one. It's fucking. I'll skin you alive, you little whore.
Get this facoptical off my car. At the car and
At
I
the
take a
corner, take
freight.
a.
I love.
I want to see if I can do the voice again for the ghoul. I want to see if I can do it, but I don't know if it'll pop up on the fucking mic. So let me know if it comes through. I'll give you alive, you.
It came through a little bit.
Damn. I don't know. It's so fucking funny because that whole episode is about uh, Stan and Francine in Halloween. They're putting a haunted house together because they want to be the scariest house on the block witches. Some stupid phrase they came up with. And out of nowhere, you see Buckle. Oh, I forgot to add in Buckle into fucking my list. Damn it, Buckle's up there. Buckle is a former Disney Imagineer, and he pretty much talks about all the trauma they go through. Because if no one knows this, let it be known that Imagineers and people that work at Disney have like 10 million fucking hoops to jump through in one day to keep their fucking job. But he pretty much just makes this giant haunted house out of his own house. And the whole story is of Stan tries to beat Buckle, so he gets like real serial killers and puts them in the fucking house. And then I don't remember how they get out entirely, but they get out and they're chasing the family. And out of nowhere, Toshi just shows up in a samurai costume and just kills them all.
Uh,
Damn.
Trying to think of my favorite. Oh, uh, you're you're driving a limo. Are you rich? Yeah, Jeff, I'm rich. That's why I wear a hat and drive this long bitch. Go clean yourself up. You smell like cheap weed and applesauce.
Cheap weed and applesauce. What? Steven and Annie getting married? I need to get me a diamond. I need to get my Hebrews on this. Let me down, dog. Let me down.
That's friend prices. It's like, are we on the way to the new attitude store to get you a new attitude?
Sir, I would appreciate it if you do not be talking about Haley in that manner while we're making our way to our destination. Where are we going? I mean, you won't find a field.
It's like, I guess we started.
Anana way, nana. What are you doing? Capoeira, Brazilian dance fighting bitch.
I'm trained. It's like, I had to wipe Haley's juices off on the curtains. It's like, you have a mother, and you just said all that. I'm gonna call your mom and tell her what you said. Don't.
My gentleman's blouse.
Uh,
Alright. Alright, I got a question for you.
okay.
Who's your favorite Roger persona?
Horse Renoir.
Horse Noir.
It's the only one that I could think of.
That's not at all what I thought you were gonna say.
You know what? That's not what Horse Renoir thinks. Horse Renoir thinks. Ow!
Uh, my favorite, and you know this because it was my avatar for the longest time, is Ricky Spanish.
Ricky Spanish.
So I love that just because every time they show that they have like a slow mo screenshot of him doing something horrible. It's either him taking a dump in an open heart surgery room, like on the person, or he's like underneath, like he's like laying on the ground with his phone, taking a picture of a skirt's not a nun skirt or some shit. It's always super fucked up, and it's just great. Or him
Sir,
like
I'm
kicking a
surprised.
fucking old lady.
I'm surprised you didn't bring up Rogu.
Grogu.
He's Roger's tumor.
Tumor. Yeah, and a tumor, and then he was a baby. Grogu, my baby. He used to be my tumor. Now he's a baby. Grogu. I don't know how to fucking. There's some stupid ass song he made up for it. Grogu follows the law of gremlins. Don't feed him after midnight, and don't let him watch TV, because then he'll multiply, and then become giant. Grogu, you want more screen time? Yes, but better quality video. Klaus just sitting on there after he showed Grogu his music video. Screw you, Grogu.
Uh, this is another moment. It's not really quotable. It's just a visual gag that makes me laugh every time I see it. Where the Vacation Goo episode,
Oh yeah.
where the the lady on the ship is talking to Steve. She's like, "I like you." He's like, "Oh, in a harmless little brother type of way, right?" It's like, "No, and I like to take boys'
I take him
virginities,"
while
and his glasses steam up. But it's just a fucking hot plate passing by that steams his glasses up.
I love that episode. They find out so Stan works for the CIA, and they have all these secret shit for anyone that doesn't know. And one of those things is a capsule filled with goo that is like shit. What is it? What is it? What are they from? Uh, like Futurama goo. Like you get in that, and you're like, your brain goes somewhere else. You think you're living something else going on. So I can't remember what they're called, but at one point, they all get woke up because Roger's a twat who just unplugs them because he needed to know where the remote was. And the whole reason he puts them in there every year for a different vacation is so he can watch a football game. And he comes out, and they all have different experiences. So how no one figured out this shit, I don't know, because they all go to different fucking places apparently. And Steve is sitting there. But what about when we went to the Bahamas and you shared your feelings with me and told me you loved me? And Stan just looks at him and says, "Neither of those things happened." Let's be honest, Stan is not the best father,
He is not.
but at least he's not a criminal like his dad, who was also Krampus. Spoilers.
I'm king of the Jews.
That is one of the best fucking antagonists of the entire series is Santa Claus.
I'm coming for you, Smiths.
Oh.
Yeah.
How about
Jeff.
you try, you butt toucher?
Oh God, Bob Todd. He's only in
Williams.
he's only in like one fucking episode.
No, he's in two. I
Is
think
he?
he's in the death episode where they started counting up the death toll. I feel like he's in one of them. I think he was in like the bus. I could be wrong.
I hope not. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I know the fucking Bullet, the guy dressed up in the
Yeah.
Bullet costume was.
And Stan's Satanist friend. That whole episode was fucking crazy.
Sandy's after you, huh? I love Bob Todd.
Take you up in my force. No hear you squeal like a piggy.
You have proved yourself. You are my kin. And I'll let you drive my Camaro once I fix the goddamn drive shaft.
I love that character. Robert Todd Williams, Bob Todd for short.
But the ladies, they call me Bert
They,
Bert. Uh,
he's great. There's always this running joke that Steve in the future, he will either be gay or he's gonna have a robot that he pleases. He pleases sexually. The robot doesn't please him. He pleases the robot. My bitch
initiating.
is super horny.
I was getting ready to say that.
Master Steve, you seem stressed. Shall you jerk me off? Wait, do you jerk him off? No, he's just no. Don't worry about it. Steve, the principal's office. We're co-presidents of the Good Boys Club. Did that kiss owes me nothing to you?
Oh, hello, Shmooly. The fuck
you
did
just
you just
call
call
me?
me? Face it, pal. Your mom's gonna touch more sack than a medieval urchin on inventory day.
Urgent.
I said merchant.
Oh, for some reason it popped a thing. You sound like you said urchent. You know what's the worst part? I can feel your pulse.
I can feel your heart beating.
Wow.
Yeah, guys, we love American Dad.
And Evil Barry.
Get in the bottom bunk and go to sleep.
That fly, it just went in.
Get in the bottom bunk, Stephen, and go to sleep.
That'll be with you momentarily.
It's like, how did you know Barry would drink that drink? So I put vitamins in both. I found this on the floor.
If anyone can watch an Evil Barry episode, it is the greatest fucking thing you'll ever see because it's so different. Like he goes from this pretty much of Peter, if Peter was a child, mentally handicapped kid, and he just becomes an evil British mastermind for some reason. And it's like he takes fucking slow medicine to like kill the evil guy or some shit. And it's so fucking funny. Before I before I have my first sip of OJ, I'd like to take a big gulp of Jesus.
It's like, do your parents care? It's like, oh, they don't care. They never care. It's like, my kind of people.
Mr. Smith, can I have a glass of water from my
Fatty can
vitamin?
drink from the hose.
Shut up, fatty, fat. Wow, I have seriously no idea where that came from.
Glitter. No glitter.
I got it. But wait, Steve's the one who pulls that gun. Shuts up.
Yeah,
Oh my
guys.
god. What do you think? Should we talk about Ted next week, or should we talk about the obvious one?
Talk about we can talk about Family Guy next week.
Next week? Okay.
Which I alternate when I go to sleep. I put either American Dad on or I put Family Guy on.
I just straight up watch anime. Or angrily lay in my bed wishing the death upon majority of people.
It's not where I thought you were going with that, but I'm glad you went that way. Just lay in bed angrily, just beating my dick.
I was gonna make a joke saying it's the only way I can get off at night. No, it's usually anime that I watch before I go to sleep, or fucking like I'll play like something in the background or some shit. Like I'll be watching a YouTube video of like Stilled Chaos playing Among Us or some shit, because them playing is hilarious.
But yeah, guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. If you are coming here to learn, Sorry. You're just
Who
gonna.
comes to the internet to learn?
This is just us
Fucking nerds.
talking about our favorite things from American Dad. We could probably go fucking hours quoting, but eh.
I'll
We'll
be
do that.
honest.
We'll do that on our own time.
Because we're on the spot, that's all I could think of really.
Exactly. If we were just talking, we'd just fucking pull shit out of our ass.
Oh, we spent 8 hours at work before just fucking quoting it. It's easy to do stuff that you love.
I will now torture you in my backless chair. That's a stool. Don't demolish my invention.
This show's crazy. In the good way. It's not stupid crazy. It's just crazy.
I love it. I might watch it tonight.
I haven't actually watched an actual episode in like I don't know how long. I need to, but I just haven't. Because anime. And whenever there's a new episode, I just seem to always get recommended it on YouTube.
But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, hit that
Put it in
bell.
the comments what your favorite American Dad moment was.
Yes. Join our Discord. Link down in the description below. Send me memes. Send me TikToks. Send some American. Don't send Ben anything, but send some American Dad stuff in the Discord.
Hey Stan, how many eggs does it take for you to plow your wife? Yeah, 3 about do it.
What? And that's the second time hip hop saved my life.
But that's a story for another day. Still has never told that story. Too scary, Carl.
Get it out of here.
Wait, no, give it to him. He's going out.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was a little messed up. Maybe if I was messed up now, I could help? No, I just thought you could want to find her. Get some cocaine. 2 lefts and take a right. Wow, that really helped you out. Yeah, I really thought it would.
Alright, guys. I'm Dave.
I'm Principal Lewis.
This has been the Worthless Ones podcast. Bye.
Have a great time.
Damn it. Should have played that at the end.
I mean, editing magic, sir.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll pay someone.